What's up?
What's
We are back
baby?
for the last episode of this season of The Hustle. So this is the last episode. We're going to kick it off with a little NBA. We have, first off, the Houston Rockets. May not be the Houston Rockets as we've known them for the last couple of years anymore. We already know D'Antoni's on the move. We already know that Westbrook and Harden may be considering other options as it just didn't work out as it was planned to work out. Now, in my opinion, they played okay together. And I think they played great competitive basketball together, especially for their tallest player to be like 6'7". So in their starting lineup, I think they played okay basketball. I don't think that was ever going to be a championship team. I couldn't see that happening. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
that small ball lineup, and then being of a Mike D'Antoni's system. I don't think his system is fit to win a championship. I don't think it's so much of offense. You know what I'm saying? Like how people say, defense wins championships and offense wins games. You know what I'm saying? It sells tickets. So I think they need to upgrade on their defense in order to win. But with them having problems in Houston, I don't know, because it was talks about Russell Westbrook getting traded to the Clippers. I just don't understand about that.
I don't know.
How do you feel about that?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point in Russ's career, he's willing to. I feel like he's not a mellow, but in a sense, it's that same type of mental state as I gotta accept what a team. I gotta go somewhere and accept that I'm not gonna be MVP or I'm not gonna be the number one option anymore, and that's just not gonna happen. I mean, we've seen Russ dominate with OKC. I mean, you know what I'm saying, to no avail, but he did dominate a lot.
Yeah, in the regular season. But that's simply the regular season.
Exactly. So we've seen Russell Westbrook be great in the regular season and put up tremendous numbers like we've never seen before. But the question for Westbrook is, what is he willing to accept as it pertains to going to a different team? You're playing with somebody like Kawhi. It's a lot of different
role.
Now that's gonna be a tough team. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna be a mentally tough team if they were to assemble. And I guess that would mean Paul George on the way out, right? I don't see how you could have Westbrook, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. I don't think that'll work. But I do think if they get rid of PG, they bring in Westbrook. I'm not saying it'll be perfect situation, but I feel like Russ is in that point in his career where he would change for the betterment of the team. I feel like it was one point where he wasn't trying to hear that.
So, come on now, especially in
OKC or the early years.
The early years.
Yeah, I feel like he's matured, and I feel like that situation might not be as bad as it sounds. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook with another dominant scorer just always sounds bad because of how dominant and how he always wants the ball. So I think that could be something. Now in LA, we got Serge Ibaka being in talks that LA is trying to acquire. The LA Lakers are trying to acquire Serge Ibaka. Now, how do you think that will work for them?
I think it'll be great for them. He's an unrestricted free agent. We don't have to trade. We don't have to trade anyone to get him. We have cap space. We have the money. It's Los Angeles. We just won a championship, and I think it's a good move. Serge Ibaka, man, he can stretch the floor. He can rebound. He's a rim protector, and just all around, he'll just be a great fit for the Lakers.
Well, I mean, okay, I'll say this: is Dwight Howard going to be there?
That's the thing. I don't know.
Would you want to keep Dwight? Would you want to? I mean, you know what I'm saying? JaVale is not terrible, but would you want
I
him?
would want to keep Dwight instead of JaVale, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you got Dwight, JaVale, Anthony Davis, and Serge, if he comes.
If he comes.
The one thing I would say about Serge, with Anthony Davis on the court, that would spread the floor all the way, because his jump shot is pretty good now.
Pretty consistent.
So it would spread the floor, but in my opinion, what the Lakers needed was a better guard. Yeah. So Serge Ibaka is not cheap. We know that. He's played well enough basketball to not be cheap. Now, he's not about to be. He's not about to have.
He wants his money now.
Yeah, he's not about to be a blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? Contract, but at the same time, he's not just going to be a $10 million write-off. You're going to have to pay him.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, we have the cap space. We have the money, so we can sign pretty much wherever we want. Honestly. But the only thing about that is Anthony Davis contract situations too.
I'm about to say,
Anthony Davis.
You better have to pay him. So I wouldn't go sell out for, you know what I'm saying, somebody like a Serge. But, of course, I mean, you just won a championship, so that plays a big role in his decision as well. So, a lot to expect from L.A. Lastly, with the NBA, we got Chris Paul in trade talks with Phoenix, the Phoenix Suns. He might be getting traded from OKC, the team he took to the playoffs with a 2% chance.
Yeah, making it.
And he took them to the playoffs, and now he is in trade talks with Phoenix. What do you think about that? Do you think he'll work with Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton?
First of all, before I even get into that, when Chris Paul was in Houston and when he signed that big contract, I thought he wanted to stay there because he demanded all the money.
He did though. He did want to stay there. He got traded out because of James Harden.
Yeah,
they made that obvious.
They traded him out, but at the same time, like I don't think people want to pay Chris Paul that much money. And this is going to be his 16th year in the 16th year in his season. I just don't know, bro. But as him fitting with Devin Booker and those pieces in Phoenix,
well,
I think he could, but I just don't see them getting anywhere.
Okay, let's not forget that Phoenix team is talented. Many people don't understand
it is,
that.
But this is the Wild Wild West. This is not the
okay.
East,
First of all, let's be real.
I don't know about them having any playoff chances. Come on.
They will have playoff chances. They won't have finals chances, but they'll have playoff chances. Come on now. We know that it's 5 teams playing for championships. Realistically, like it's 5 teams that probably think they can win the championship.
It's 5 teams. That was last season, but. Come on, aren't you a Golden State Warriors fan?
They're the number 1 team in the NBA. I don't know what you think. But come on now, the Golden State Warriors healthy.
They didn't even make the playoffs. They didn't even go to the bubble.
Name the last team to beat the Golden State Warriors healthy.
Healthy?
Yeah.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James.
Draymond was suspended. Draymond was suspended Game 5. But hey, look, we're not gonna get in there. Keep it on Chris Paul. But as far as you saying,
I don't understand. I'm telling you, they're not gonna do anything in Phoenix.
Okay,
if he gets traded there.
Okay, but I would say this: Chris Paul. I would say that the Chris Paul contract situation is not a reflection on. I think he deserves money because he has played the way he played last season. He showed that he's one of the best point guards in the league. I don't like any way you look at it. He showed that he could will a team. He could still put a team on his back, and he could play like.
Yeah, he did show that.
And and I don't know.
First round exit, he did show that.
First round exit.
I guess to the Houston Rockets.
He went 7 games, man. They had a 2% chance to make the playoffs. Now I know another player we give credit for making the playoffs all the time, but I'm not gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? We give credit for that, but I guess with Chris Paul, it doesn't matter because he's the first round exit. I don't understand that.
I don't know what you're trying to get.
I'm just saying, man. We give certain players credit for making the playoffs all the time, but when it comes to other certain players,
that certain player you're talking about has never exited in the first round.
I didn't say a name. What you talking about?
Yeah, but it's obvious you're talking about the greatest player of all time being.
No, I promise you I'm not talking about Michael Jordan.
No, I promise you I'm not talking about Michael Jordan. I know you're not. I said the greatest player of all time. We're talking about LeBron James.
Oh my
But
goodness.
let's keep it on Chris Paul. I don't know why you.
Look,
keep bringing up LeBron James.
Okay, but look though, you got D-Book, you got Chris Paul. I think that could work honestly because I feel like D-Book at this point in his career, I feel like he's easier to get to than a James Harden.
Yeah.
Or than and you saw how Chris Paul pushed those younger players he was around in OKC. If
that's true.
He can push them to their full potential. Like we saw Gilgeous Alexander, he was playing great. He was playing
basketball.
way above what we had seen him play. Now he showed flashes of that with the Clippers, but he was playing really good basketball. We saw Gallinari, not a young player, but he still was playing some of his best basketball he had played in his career.
That's true.
And so I feel like Chris Paul has
the leadership aspect to
the
it.
intangibles to actually push a young team. And even if Chris Paul plays there 2 years, if he could push them to another level, and then later down the line they get a big star that could come play with them, I think that's even beneficial. So it's a lot of money, but what he could potentially do for that young core they have, I think is worth it in a trade. Because what are you doing now?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a cool chance for them to take. Now, as we shift to the NFL, the GOAT had a rough
oh man,
a rough week. I say.
I'm laughing because I'm actually a Tom Brady fan.
Yeah, but he had a rough week. I say that. The Saints. It seems like the Saints do it for him. I don't know.
Well, This is actually the first game since week 1 when Drew Brees has all his weapons on the field at the same time. So of course it's going to be many touchdowns being thrown, many touchdowns being scored, and it's going to put pressure on Tom Brady.
The Bucs weren't clicking on any level in this game. Many could blame that on the 3 interceptions. Many could blame that on the
blown coverages.
Blown coverages, all that.
Defense.
Yeah, it was just a terrible game for the Bucs. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, they're 6-3, and I believe the Saints are 6-2. So.
Yeah, 6-2 now.
So, you know what I'm saying?
And they're first in the division now.
Yeah, they're first in the division, but we all know about the Saints from watching them. You don't have to worry about them in the playoffs. Other than that Super Bowl they won, I haven't seen the Saints do anything in the playoffs. They always find a way to go home. They love their family. Gotta say that. Yeah. They are family men in New Orleans. They love their family. Home. But, hey, man, I think that Tom Brady will bounce back. I think this would just be one of those games, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple of them every year. We'd be like, man, they got whooped. I mean, it happens. Even in New England, we saw the Chiefs 41-14 on prime time. It was just bad.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do nothing. I get the text, I get the call. It's okay. Because then they look at the Super Bowl, they like, man, but you ain't even no real Brady fan. They be hating. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not tripping right now, you know what I'm saying? Took a L, 3 interceptions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tom Brady took a L.
Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions. Last week, Russell Wilson threw 3 interceptions. Against Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers threw 3 interceptions. I mean, hey.
It happens, huh?
I mean, it's 2020, man. You know, all type of bad stuff happening. But in February,
yeah,
we're going to see a party in Tampa.
Yeah, you're seeing in Tampa, huh?
We're going to see a party out there in Tampa.
But what about the New England Patriots? Well, I mean, they got to win on Monday. But
they got to win on Monday, and I think that this just has not been... Okay, in order to bounce back, after losing the best quarterback that your franchise has ever seen, that the NFL has ever seen, I think you got to bounce back. In order to bounce back, you got to have everything there. The pieces have to be there, and everything has to, in a way, go right. I feel like everything kind of just couldn't click for the Patriots early, and it kind of has transferred to what we're seeing now. We see, you know, Cam Newton gone 2 games with coronavirus.
Yeah,
we see the best defensive player on the team, knee injuries and coronavirus. So it's like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't give excuses because I don't believe in it. So, I mean, we know Cam Newton could play better. That's obvious. He could throw the ball exceptionally better. And we know...
Of course, man. His passer rating is horrible coming into Monday.
I know.
His quarterback rate is horrible. I'm never going to say it. It's a horrible.
I know.
Going into Monday.
Yeah, hey, but look, he got the dub. And we saw the Jets play some of their best football they've played all season with Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
But for the Patriots...
Cam Newton still ain't throw a touchdown. I mean, he ran 2 in, but...
Hey, man.
He finally got some points on the board.
He got him down the field. So, look, we saw him making some good throws Monday. I got to say that. Yeah. Even though it wasn't touchdown throws. We saw him making better throws.
Because he started off, what, 10 for 10?
Yeah, so, I mean...
Yeah, he started off really well.
So, yeah, I think the future is not... I'm not going to say just bright, but it's not as bad as it looks right now. I think right now is a bad depiction of what's to come for the Patriots. But
yeah, because... No OTAs, no training camp.
Yeah, none of that stuff.
Yeah, that seems like that's the excuse for 2020.
I mean, but...
National Football League.
Yeah, but, hey, look. The Patriots will be back. I'm not going to say back where. I'm not going to say Super Bowl. Hey, they're going to be back.
So, do you have them making the playoffs this season?
It's a great possibility. There's a great possibility. Add a slot.
Yeah.
They add a slot. Look, man. We still in the AFC East, man. So, hey, look.
Hey, I don't know why you saying that, man. The Bills, the Dolphins, they're playing really good football.
It's always a chance. One season ain't never made nothing. Hey, one season can't get me. You got to show me something that you can do it over time. You saw the Bills, when they actually played somebody worse of them, they got annihilated. But.
Yeah, but they just had a huge win Sunday.
So did we.
First of all, that win was on Monday, and then you played the Jets.
So did we. Hey,
that didn't win a game.
Hey, man,
so
look.
Far. They played the Seahawks.
Hey, remember this.
And Josh Allen played extremely well. He played.
Hey, when y'all see Cam in the playoffs, y'all gonna be like, man, they did all that. They still got that, man.
Yeah, but and another thing about Cam Newton, it's like at the beginning of the season, he had people so hyped, man. He got
coronavirus. What do you want him to do, man?
But bro, like what I'm saying is, he had people so hyped. Like,
Research
bruh,
has shown
he
that
was on-
coronavirus can not only
Listen.
mess you up physically, it can mess you up mentally.
Listen,
So we have to just wait. Cam
Listen.
Newton will be the guy he claimed that he was going to be.
he was on Instagram working out. You choose that over this. He was on an interview. Who was that with? That was with Odell and someone else. I forgot who it was.
He was with Odell and
I forgot who it was.
Todd Gurley. But you
Yeah,
gotta look at this.
Smoking a cigar.
He don't got nobody on his team that could even fake like Odell or Todd Gurley.
I mean,
Come on, now he ain't got no pieces,
that's
but it
true.
don't matter because he's gonna bounce back. And look, everybody is saying all that stuff. They're gonna eat their words, so it's all good, man.
Okay.
Hey, New England playoffs, Tom Brady Super Bowl. That's all I have to say. In the closing remarks, man, for the last show.
No, man, I'm good, bro.
Well, you just saw it, the last episode of The Hustle. We appreciate
I'm
everybody that followed us and was watching this.
Yes.
Hey, man, see you next time.